Shalom. Kohalayim La Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shai Bahashim Rakakodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Peace and blessings to the hopeful elect, to the Akim doing the work in truth and sincerity, as well as a few Akwat that listen and learn. This is Brother Shawar with a quick lesson through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shai. And any day, man, something could pop off through the spirit. We through the spirit we can see that this devil he's lining up this new system. He's getting everything in place. Well, really, Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai is getting everything in place so he can so these prophecies can be fulfilled. And each and every day, is a day closer to the end. And if you're being vigilant, you're staying upon your watch. It's clear to see, man, but the Lord got to be dealing with you, of course. But man, we are in these times, man. We are in the times where the Lord is getting ready to do some great wonders in the world. The Lord is getting ready to, destroy Esau's kingdom, and deliver his elect. Lord's will would be a part of that number. So I just want to get a few scripts, man, and close it out. So this is Habakkuk 2:1. It reads, I will stand upon my watch and set me upon the tower, and will watch to see what he will say unto me, and what I will answer when I am reproved. Verse 2, and Yahweh answered me and said, write the vision and make it plain upon tables. Right, the prophets are continuing to make the vision plain upon tables. There's no excuse, man. There's no excuse for, really anybody to say that they didn't know, especially Jake, man. Jake, the truth is out there, man. It's spread across the four corners of the earth. Jake can't really say they didn't know. Even, everybody knows, man. There's in some form or fashion, the truth, you came across the truth, you were exposed to the truth, and the prophets are making it plain upon table. Meaning they're breaking it down to where, the elect and really anybody who listens can understand, but the spirit got to be with you at the end of the day. So reading on, it says, that he may run that readeth it. Verse 3, for the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie. Though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come. It will not tarry. And how do we know we're at the end? Because of the signs, man. Yahweh Shai said, when we see rumors of wars, earthquakes in diverse places, sedition among men. Yahweh Shai didn't say that, but that was Esdras. But these are all the signs, of the end, man. So earthquakes in diverse places, all these things, man, these are all things that are coming to pass, man. Pestilences, so everything the Lord spake of, in the last days, the signs that we were to watch for are here. So each day, man, each day is a day closer to this destruction, to the deliverance of the elect to the kingdom of heaven, which is what we really want, man. We want the kingdom of heaven. So, man, because right now, this is the calm before the storm. So it seems like things are just, nothing's really happening. It's kind of just whatever. People are comfortable. People are just moving about, going about their daily lives, just like in the days of Noah, which I might, I'm going to get that precept in a little bit. But, the prophets are out here giving warning, and next thing you know, that famine in the word is going to hit. The prophets are going to be off the internet, off the streets, and boom, destruction, judgment, is going to go out from the Lord, man. And it's going to be crucial and harsh judgment. The Lord is coming back, man. The judgment is going to be amazing, man, in a terrible fashion. So let's see. Let's read verse 4, Habakkuk 2:4. Behold, his soul which is lifted up is not upright in him, but the just shall live by faith. Right? These Israelites out here, man, these guys aren't, these Jakes aren't right. The 2/3 of our people, they're just not right. And really, see, even those of us in this truth, we're not right either, man. because all our righteousness is as filthy rags. But here's the thing, we're trying to pursue the Lord. We're trying to pursue righteousness, and that's what the Lord wants. He wants us to, give diligence to make our calling and election sure, to be humble, and to just seek him, man, to seek him with our whole heart and be sincere and have faith, have faith in Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai, because we're not going to make it based off us being the most righteous individuals. We're going to make it based off the faith, man, and obviously being part of the elect, because it's predestinated, but the elect is going to have certain traits, man, at the end of the day, so that's why we're the hope for the elect, and that's why you also got to fear Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai, because he's in control of all this, man, of all of this, man, all these prophecies you see coming to pass, everything you see happening in the world, every death you see happen, this is all of the Lord, man, everything, every little thing, man. This is the Lord's movie, man, and we're almost at the climax, which is like I said, the kingdom of heaven is at the end of the road. So each day, man, each day we get closer and closer to, these prophecies coming to pass, and of course the MOTB being one of those, the last major prophecies, because the MOTB, the technology's already here, it's been here really, but now they're starting to push it. Next thing you know, it's going to be over here in America as a casual thing, as a thing that's just some new technology for people to try, because it's kind of like that in other places, Sweden has been there, different places in Europe, in the UK, they're pushing it more and more, and they've already mentioned it in about it, or they've already made mention of it in Babylon. Some companies use it. I think that company in Wisconsin uses it. I can't remember the name of it, but it's here, man. That technology is here. So they're making their move, man. They're trying to implement this new system. They're going to collapse, the economy is going to collapse. The dollar's crashing. The value just continues to go down. They're going digital, man. Everybody sees well, not everybody, but a lot of people can see what's happening, man, because they're making it public information. These things are becoming mainstream. These are no longer what they would call conspiracies, man. And starting with our apostles and elders, the great millstone, apostles Tahar on down, those that teach a likewise doctrine, they've been prophesying about this for decades, man. So these things are actually happening. So you got to take into account how close we really are to the end. This is not the time to, let your sins weigh you down, to get slothful in the spirit. I mean, if you do, I don't know how you could, because you see all the signs, man. You see everything, you see everything, manifesting, all the prophecies manifesting before your eyes. So let's get this in Isaiah 34:16. It reads, "Seek ye out of the book of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai, and read, no one of these shall fail, none shall want her mate, for my mouth have it commanded, and his spirit hath gathered them." So none of these, what it's talking about when it says none of these, it's talking about these prophecies. None of these are going to fail, man, and they haven't. Going back all the way to Genesis, man, to the beginning. None of these prophecies has failed, man. And the history books, there's the history books can prove it. And the even all the way from the transatlantic slave trade, you're going all the way back, of course, in the ancient world, 70 AD, the Greek Roman Empire, Byzantine Empire, the Assyrian captivity for the Northern Kingdom. All these things happened, man, and they're prophesied in the scriptures. And here you have it now. These New Age prophecies right before the end are happening again, because the Spirit of the Lord is the spirit of prophecy, man. And this is the Lord's movie, and He is controlling it. So of course they're not going to fail, man. But see, these people don't have the faith, the foresight, the spirit, the faith. I said faith twice because faith is key, man. They don't have it, because the Lord didn't give it to them. Ephesians 2:8, lets us know that faith is a gift from on high. So this is a special group to be a part of, man, to even have this wisdom, knowledge, understanding, man, which is going to be our stability in those days. And see, brothers mention these scriptures and say these things a lot. Sounds like a broken record, because it's so important and so crucial that when it happens, you're going to wish you heard it more. You know, when you're really in the midst of Jacob's trouble, when it's full-fledged, these people are going to be, you know, scriptures say it, man. They're going to be looking to and fro for the prophets, man. They're going to be losing their mind because they don't have no spirituality about them. You know, of course, dealing with Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, they don't have no wisdom, knowledge, or understanding, and faith to be rooted and to have stability in that time. You know, Isaiah 33:6. You know, and no other book, man, can stand with the scriptures. That's when it says none shall want her mate. Nothing out here, man, that can compete with the scriptures. All these other books either take from the scriptures, or they're just playing right off. You know. So this man, what the Lord is about to do, is exalt His name throughout the earth, through the calamities that's coming. You know, the grievous times, the judgment that's about to happen to people, through His men. He's already speaking through His men, but He's gonna bestow His men with spiritual power. You know, His only begotten Son, Yahweh Shah, when He makes His return. The Lord is about to, you know, Salakia, the miracles, that's what I wanted to say. The miracles the Lord is about to show, man. You're about to start seeing some crazy stuff, man, through the Spirit. You're going to start seeing real life miracles, man. Superhuman strength, you know, rising people up from the dead, you know, men taking flight. These things are written about, man. And it's all coming to the elect men of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, man. So the Lord is going to show the whole world. Because listen, the world has disrespected the Lord, disregarded Him, especially the Israelites. So the Lord is about to make His name known like never before, man. Because the Lord is furious with what's going on, man. But he's bound to His word, so these prophecies have to be fulfilled, right? So when this thing comes to pass, man, these things, you know, it's about to be crazy what's going on, man. We're living in some real crazy, beautiful times, man. The things we're about to see, you know, man. Let me just get a few more precepts and I'll close it out. I didn't want to make this too long. So this is in the book of Matthew, the 24th chapter, 37th verse. And this is dealing with, you know, the days of Noah, right? It says, but as the days of Noah, so shall also the coming of the Son of Man be. For as in the days that were before the flood, they were eating and drinking, marrying and giving in marriage, until the day that Noah entered into the ark. So, right, man, in the days of Noah, what were they doing before, while Noah was prophesying to them, you know, for 100+ years, building the ark? They were, you know, saying Noah was crazy, you know, neglecting what he was saying, going about their lives, you know, partying, having, you know, families, marrying. You know, that's what you see now, man. These people are what? The prophets are out here in every major city in Babylon. You know, various cities across the world, various countries around the world. You know, all the whole four corners of the earth, all over the internet. And what people, the majority of the people are what? You know, just going out, partying, you know, planning their summers, you know, having a bunch of babies, you know, planning out for things for the future. When the Lord is getting ready to flood this place, but not with water this time, with fire, because the second death, the scriptures tell us, is by fire. This is the same thing, man, as in the days of Noah. These people are just, you know, and then what? When it starts to rain, you know, when they start seeing that rain, because in the days of Noah, they never rained before, until the Lord decided to flood the earth. So, you know, when it starts to rain and that ark is closed, people are going to be, and in this time, it's a spiritual ark. This is a spiritual ark the Lord is building, the tabernacle of David. He's rising up, you know, the ruins of the tabernacle of David, Amos 9:11, which is the elect in this time. The 1/3, that remnant of the nation of Israel that's going to be delivered. That has that thawah in Ezekiel 9:4. That's the exemptment from judgment. Right? So this is a spiritual ark, man, that, you know, we're blessed to be a part of if you're in this truth, you know. But everybody's going to be trying to get into the spiritual ark when they see the rain start falling that the prophets were warning them about. And that rain in this time is going to come by way of, you know, it's going to come by way of basically pestilence, you know, calamities, you know, people killing each other, fighting against each other, the famines, And of course the nuclear missiles, the ICBM missiles, is going to top it off, man. And the destruction of the chariots that the Lord is going to come with himself, and then the men of the Lord that the Lord is going to bestow spiritual power with, after they're beamed up into the chariots. They're going to get a chance to wreak havoc too. So all these things are coming, man. But it's not going to be nothing light. Just like you gotta think, the Lord flooded the whole earth, man. This is the power that we're dealing with. This is why people don't have understanding of the Lord. They don't understand the nature of Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai. Exodus 15, I think, and 3 tells us that the Lord is a man of war, man. And this is spiritual warfare against our adversaries, Esau, Edom, the so-called devil, man. Not the so-called devil, the so-called white man, who is the devil that the Bible speaks of. And he's the one orchestrating all this stuff behind the scenes. And that's the Lord's sword. So he's using him to basically fulfill these left hand plans, man. Like I said, this is the Lord's movie, and the Lord is going to use Esau to wreak havoc on the people too. He's going to use Esau to do, man. Esau's about to be going crazy out here. Revelation 12:12. The devil is coming down unto you, having great wrath, because he knows he has but a short time. Because Esau, he's not playing. He's going to try to fight tooth and nail to keep his kingdom alive, man. And a lot of people got to die in order for that to happen. So Esau's coming with that great wrath, man. That's going to come by way of martial law, and his troops, his military, man. He's going to let loose on the people, especially Jake. So if you don't have this hedge and covering of Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai, as we say, pretty much every video is over for you, man. That comes by way of faith, studying, being rooted now, man. Building yourself up now before all these things come. But that's what these people are not going to do, as we just read in the days of Noah. So let's get this in 2 Esdras 9, and we can close it out. Yahweh Ratazah. This is 2 Esdras 9 and start at 1. It reads, He answered me then and said, Measure thou the time diligently in itself, and when thou seest part of the signs past, which I have told thee before, then thou shalt understand that it is the very same time wherein the Highest will begin to visit the world which he made. Therefore, when there shall be seen earthquakes and upwards of the people in the world, then shalt thou well understand that the Most High spake of those things from the days that were before thee, even from the beginning. So the end was declared from the beginning, man. And this is where we're at. We are at and this end is not talking about the end of the world. It is talking about the end of the world, but the word world that is dealing with is eon, meaning the end of an age. Because there's 3 types of worlds in the scriptures when you go into it. And this is talking about the end of the age, and the end of this age means the end of wickedness, the end of the mourning in the earth, man. And then it means, of course, the kingdom of heaven. Scriptures say Esau is the end of the world and Jacob is the beginning of it that followed, man. The kingdom of heaven, a righteous rulership, which not only do we need and we want, of course, because we're tired of this wicked place, but the whole world needs it, man. So let's read this in verse 5, 2 Esdras 9 and 5. It reads, For like as all that is made in the world have a beginning and end, and the end is manifest. So here we go, man. Here we go. This is where we at. We are at the end, man. So buckle up in the spirit, stay vigilant, because this devil could, anything could happen any day, man. They're gonna do something eventually, to where they a big move to where they're gonna have to or a big move to force people to basically be subject to their system and their plans. So something is coming, man, through the spirit. We just gotta stay ready. It could be, any day, man. So yeah, man, stay vigilant, stay prayed up, stay in the spirit, man. I'm gonna close out, give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, B'Hashem, Yahweh Shai, B'Hashem, Rakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, Shalom, Calm Yasharala, and the Bible Ball.